Hi Year 8. Today I wanted to show you how to work out bearings, and the easiest way to do that was to show you, so I thought I'd do a little video. Bearings are used when we don't have any concept of direction. So if you're in a boat or in a plane, then the best thing to use is bearings, because you can use your compass and you can check your bearing and you can get in the right direction. So what we have here is a compass, and we have north, which counts as 0, 0, 0 for a bearing. We have east, which is 0, 9, 0 degrees. We have south, which is 180 degrees, and we have west, which is 270 degrees. Now, the first thing to notice is the fact that there's 3 numbers. We do that so that all bearings look exactly the same. So instead of saying just 0 for north, we have to do the 3 digits 0, 0, 0. And instead of saying 90 for east, we say 0, 9, 0, so that they've always got consistently 3 digits. I'm going to show you how to measure them now, okay? So let's have a look. Here I have my north, and I have my little boat, and I have a boat sailing this way. I'm going to measure it the same way I would measure an angle. So I just need to make sure, first thing to say, just need to make sure that I'm measuring from north. So I line my compass up at 0 at north every single time. Bearings have to measure from north every time so that we know that we always measure from north and we know exactly what direction we're going in then. So we line up with 0, make sure my cross is at the centre, and then I just follow 0 around the outside until I get around to 130, and it's just past 130 at 133. So the bearing for this boat is 133 degrees. So that tells me that I've measured from north 133 degrees round, and that's the direction my boat travels. So without context, if I'm in the sea, I can go on that bearing. I can use my compass and I can go in that direction and get to where I want to go to. Now I'm just going to bring you over here to my plane. As you can see, I've not been practicing my art, and we're going to do the same thing. So it's exactly the same as measuring an angle, but we always measure from north. So I'm going to put my compass protractor, I'm going to put my protractor down. 0 is at north, and the cross is at the centre. And this time I'm going to follow it round. And my plane is just before 60 at 58 degrees. But 58 degrees is not a bearing. As I said before, it has to be 3 digits. So to make it 3 digits, I just put the 0 at the front. And there we have a bearing. Now my plane can know which direction it's going in. It's 0, 5, 8, and that's one direction when you have a compass. We have one more example down here of my other little boat. You'll notice that I've got a dotted line in here. I've put a dotted line in because I have a half compass protractor. Sorry guys, it's a protractor. I have a half protractor. If you've got a full protractor, it's really easy. You can always put your 0 to north and read round whatever number it is. If like me you only have a half one, then you have to know how to work it out. Now we know, hopefully, that half a turn is 180 degrees. So I know that's 180 degrees. I'm going to then use my protractor and I'm going to measure what's left of my journey. So what's left of my direction that I'm turning my boat in. So this time 0 has to be on south, because I've technically already measured from north round to south, and I want to see how much more I need to add on. So I'm going to put my cross at the centre. I'm going to put my line on my south line, and I'm going to measure around. Now it looks like it's just after 50. I haven't actually drawn my line very long, so that's one really good tip. If the line is too short, extend it, because then you can see where it goes on your protractor. So I'm going to extend the line, and that comes to 58 degrees. Now, that isn't the angle I actually want. I want the 180 plus the 58. So I'm just going to add those up. 180 plus 58. So that's going to get me, carry the 1, 238 degrees. So my bearing for this boat over here is going to be 238 degrees. And that is how we read bearings and how we check bearings and how you would draw them too. So you always make sure you've got your north line, and always make sure they're 3 digits, and you always measure in a clockwise direction.